Hello folks, this is Patrick, Comics and Collectibles, and please forgive me, but I have some cue cards. I need to look at those so that I can keep this video brief. Alright, it's a new year, and as with every new year, we like to make promises, set goals and resolutions. Some of them we can't keep. One of the goals I have for this year is to increase my viewers and subscribers. And I will be trying new things. One of those new things is I will be getting in front of the camera more. I'm more of a behind the camera type person, but you got to try new things. That's the reason I'm in front of the camera today, folks. I need to ask for your help. We all know YouTube is based on subscribers. In order to grow, you need to feed the algorithm. And one way of feeding the algorithm is by leaving comments, giving a thumbs up, and subscribing. So I'm going to ask you today just to do one simple thing for me. Please take a second and hit the thumbs up. Go ahead, folks. I'll wait. Okay, thank you. That did not take long at all, did it? Now, by doing that, you are helping this channel to grow. And if you want to help even more, I'm not going to be pushy. And if you are inclined to do so, please subscribe, leave a comment, and share the video with someone. That also will help the channel to grow. All right, now I'm going to stop taking up your time so you can go ahead and enjoy this video. All right, folks, it's going to be a great year. And I hope you stay around to enjoy that year with me. Thank you. Bye. Hello everyone, this is Patrick, Comics and Collectibles, and welcome to part 3 in the final episode of the FIRVULAG / Howler 3D painting project. I know this has been a short series, but there's not a whole lot to these two characters here, and I will go straight into what I wanted to accomplish. Oh, before I get further into this, the purpose of the AAR is to look back at what I intended to do with this project, the things that I accomplished, the things that I did not accomplish, the things that I need to improve on, because as you know, I'm not a professional modeler, painter, I'm not a professional anything. I'm an amateur. I just like doing this type of stuff. And so I'm trying to improve and make myself better. So I do this AAR to look at ways to improve. Okay, now I did not do a preparation video for these two figures, so I'm going to get into all of that stuff during this video. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I got my trusty pointer. Before we get into that, let's remove the display here. Then I'll show each one individually, do a 360, and let's try to get a close-up because I want you to, hold on, I'll be right back. All right, for some reason, my camera makes everything look kind of fuzzy or foggy. I don't know if it's my lens or maybe it's the lighting is just off. Maybe it's my lighting. That makes it worse. I don't know, folks. I hope it looks better once I finish recording than it looks now. Okay, never mind. Let's keep it moving. All right, I wanted to zoom in on this book before I remove the display, because those characters you see right here in this area, those are FIRVULAG / Howlers, and I get the two confused, like I said before, and I don't know how to distinguish one from the other. So that's what those are right there, those creatures. And that's what these two figures are based on. All right, I'll be right back. All right, folks, I'm back, and I tried to improve my lighting, but something is just not right. I hope it just looks a lot better once I'm done. If not, I'll have to live with it until I can improve my lighting situation. And again, I do not have a name for this character here. I do plan on doing more FIRVULAG figures, and there are a couple that I will be doing, and they do have names. All right, let's zoom in and get a close look at this fella, the nameless one. Man, I hope this is showing up better than what it looks like right now. It looks fuzzy. All right, that's one. Now, let me show you the other one. And this is the green one. Gonna do a 360. All right, now, what I wanted to do with this project was to basically, this was a painting project, not a true customization project. So there wasn't a lot involved. Mostly, I just wanted to paint them and make them look monstrous. That was the whole idea behind this project, make them look monstrous, and to change them up just a little bit. Okay, I'm back. And yes, I wanted to change them up a little bit, just a little, because if you are familiar with Dungeons and Dragons and miniature figures and probably some video games, I believe these characters came from one of those sources. So I wanted to change them a little bit so they don't look too much like those original characters. Now, what I did to accomplish that was, all right, let's start off with this. All right, the base. These are hollow and therefore they are lightweight. So what I did is I put some hot glue into the base to give it a little bit of weight and to reinforce it in case I ever drop one of these, and I have done it before. And since this stuff is so fragile, if it's dropped or hit with any amount of force, this stuff tends to crack. So that is kind of solid now. So hopefully that will prevent any damage in the future if I get clumsy. Okay, also here you will notice that while shooting hot glue into this part of the figure, I pushed down too hard and it cracked here. So I had to glue this back with hot glue. I filled this part with some hot glue, just again to reinforce it and to give it a little bit of weight. Let's see. Now I'm not going to concentrate on the bases on any of these figures because I want to focus mainly on the figure, the characters themselves. So you're going to notice that with a lot of these, there's not going to be a lot of attention paid to the base. Don't have the time for it, so I'm going to just leave the bases alone for the most part. Now, I did want to give this a little color, so what I did was, was it speckled? I think that's the right word. Splattered, speckled, whatever the word is. I put some gold paint on it, just splashed it up there basically, just to add a little texture to the figure. I gave him some green neon drool here. And I think his eyes are green or maybe yellow. I can't really tell through this camera. But I wanted to add some color to it. And as you can see, I colored all of his little spikes and thorns and horns. And that's it. Also, well, also the hair. right there on the leg also. And that's it, folks. That was it for this one. Just hold on 1 minute. I'll be back with the other one. Okay, and with this one, as with the other one, I added some hot glue to the base to strengthen it and to give it a little bit of weight. Didn't do anything to the base. I put some of that gold, splattered some of the gold paint on it. Gave it the drool. And this is hot glue, by the way, folks. And painted the claws and the horns and thorns on it. Let's look at the thorns on the head. Get a close-up of his face. I tried to bring his face out because his face is so small. I did what I could to bring it out a little. I hope that accomplished what I was trying to do, rather. And let's take a look at the back. Got a lot going on back here. There's the thorns, his horns in the back. And that's it for that one. Be right back. Alright folks, and that brings me to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. But one thing before I go. Now, what I did learn from this is I've got to be more careful when dealing with this resin. I've made this mistake in the past. I guess I'm hard-headed, so I haven't learned yet. But sometimes I put too much pressure on these and it tends to crack, and then I have to fix the crack or to fix the damage, of course. Alright folks, that's it for this one. I want to thank you for watching the video. Thank you for supporting the channel. Please leave a comment, give me a thumbs up, share the video, and subscribe if you haven't done so. I'm trying to grow the channel, and all of that will help me to get there. And just spread the word about Julie and May and the many colored land. I am trying hard to get this as much exposure as I can on my little YouTube channel. So you can help me with that part. Also, well, I won't get into that now. But all right, folks, thanks a lot. Bye.